making some other videos. I just made one that I might release later. You know, I was doing at one point like monthly tarot spreads. I may go back to that at some point, or pick a pile ones, um, and not just concentrate on only live streams. But anyway, I just did one about and I might release it later. I have to upload it though. I just recorded it as a video, and I haven't done that in so long because it takes so long to upload it. But whatever. What the heck? It's about like a really embarrassing moment that I had years ago, but that the whole thing was really my fault. I've also put, I added my Rakuten thing, link to the description. If you don't use Rakuten, I just ordered Yankee Candles today, so that's what reminded me. Okay, it's only a 1.5%, but whatever it is, it adds up over 3 months. You may as well use it and get something back. And then if you share the link with your friends, like every time somebody else signs up underneath you, you get something and they get something, whatever. Whatever it is, it is. So I always try to remember to use them. To go through Rakuten. Like the sneaker places usually can go up to as much as 15% back. All right, I found it. Okay, here we go. First person here is Empress for General. I think I may do the pick a pile ones. I don't know. I don't know about monthly ones, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do pick a pile ones once a week because those can be interesting. Empress, your anxiety is moving into the past and things are going to change for the better for you quickly. It looks like you've got some luck coming in and life starts to move forward. You are being guided by the divine. And it looks like you got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities so that you are no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Sepia, General. Weight of the world may be on your shoulders, but it shouldn't last for long. You do have some kind of a new opportunity here with a side business or making more money through a side business, and it could be a creative endeavor of some type. Focusing time on a side project may be beneficial. Looks like you have the Empress here and the Love Cup full. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. No longer feeling like you're stuck in the mud, but things should start to move forward. Now, this could be a Cancer enters, or it could be going on a road trip. It also could be life starts to move forward pretty quickly. You could be changing homes, moving homes, upgrading homes, whatever it is. Four of Wands to me is always positive. Got a Virgo here. And you have negativity moving into the past. You could also hear from somebody who you haven't heard from in quite some time. Takira. General love. Coming to a time in your life where you have some good luck. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Love life changes for the better quickly out of the clear blue sky. If you're not with anyone right now, again, Earth sign coming in. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you're feeling prepared. Starting a new journey. You also have nice stuff happening here around money. Money comes in and you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan that makes you feel relief. Sepia, career 9 to 5. should be getting something that pays you more and earns you more respect. No longer holding yourself back. Listen to your intuition. If you've been focused on finding a new job or a new job opportunity, you should have more than one come in after disappointment moves into the past. Stable business relationship that pays more money, pays off a bill, a debt, or a loan. There you go. You got new opportunities coming in. It just sucks that it's taken so long. The hard work that you've put into your career is coming back to you, and with it bringing extra money or more money than you were making. Talia, how will my live go today? Should go well. Balanced, strong, and ambitious. Should go well. You got the 9 of Pentacles here. It looks like it goes well today. 14. Will I pass my driver's test? Yes, 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 yes. Think positive. I failed 3. So if you don't pass, don't worry about it. It happens to the best of us. I still can't parallel park. Will I pass? I think you're going to pass. Listen to your intuition. Be confident. Take your time. You'll be fine. Sepia, love. You may be feeling a little bit held back, or you may be feeling a little bit stagnant. But all that negative energy, anxiety, negativity is going to move into the past. Listening to your intuition pushes your life forward. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that are being guided by the divine. Got a Virgo coming in. Got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Moving on to greener pastures. You may be making a change as far as water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, possibly out of the clear blue sky. But you may be either shifting something in you that makes you attracted to either a different type of person or a different type of relationship. I don't know. Something seems to be changing for the better with the next relationship. Like it's either a deeper relationship or it's more balanced or you're getting more out of it. But there are also opportunities or choices, which also could kind of like scatter your energy a little bit, which may make things a little bit more balanced, if that makes sense. I think you're going to have some new people coming in. Empress. See it yet? Let's do Ronnie. The rest of the week and the weekend. You could have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also may have a Virgo around, and possibly a Cancer, or it could be that your life is moving forward quickly. It looks like you got cause for celebration and feeling much more respected. Sagittarius is around this weekend. I think you could be hearing from him. Talia, you can do monthly for the collective and then pick a pile. You know, I used to do the monthly ones, right? The thing is that I feel like they're so general that I don't know. I know, like if it doesn't apply to you or you don't feel like it resonates, that's fine. But I don't know. I feel like it's hard. It's hard to do a monthly read for one sign, even though I watch them, right? Like I watch them. Who was I? Oh, I was watching Tyler the other night. I like him. I don't know. Or maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see. I like the pick-a-pile ones when the people put crystals on top of them. So that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, I could do that with different cards and I could put crystals on top of them. I don't remember if I used to do that before. So it's always got to be about the crystals. Georgia. Is RS willing to work on himself to have a successful relationship with me? think he thinks that there's anything wrong with himself. I don't think he feels like he needs to work on himself. He feels like he wants what he wants, and that's how he feels, and that there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think that he's going to work on himself. I don't think he feels like he needs to. And he's not going to make himself somebody else to please anybody else. No. And I feel like you can't really expect somebody to do that either. You can't expect somebody to change for you. They have to change for themselves. You know what I mean? Like someone who's suffering from some kind of an addiction, they can't quit drinking for you. They have to quit drinking for themselves. And it's the same thing. Like, he's got to work on himself for himself, not to be in a relationship with somebody else. Like, he's got to put himself first. For himself, he doesn't feel like he needs to work on himself. He feels like he's okay. Empress, will Melina and Wazam make amends in their relationship after the argument they just had, or was it the last straw in the relationship? Okay, let's see. Was it the last straw in the relationship? I'm not convinced it's the last straw. No, not yet. I don't think so. Charlie, will we move houses by 2022? Yes, I think you will. It looks like you're moving on to greener pastures towards a new home before the end of 2022. Yes. T-Vet. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Love. Love life changes for the better quickly, out of the clear blue sky. If you're in a relationship right now, the relationship strengthens. If you're not, and there's success around it. If you're not in a relationship right now, you've got several people coming in. You've got a Virgo, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Libra. Somebody from your past returns, but you may not want to get re-involved with them. You may walk away from them, but they're still going to show up. You got happiness coming out over your love life, coming out over your life in general, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Things could move forward pretty quickly with an air sign out of the blue, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also looks like laying down the law, stepping into your own personal strength, cutting through any bullshit serves you well. Being guided by the divine. You may have several people coming in, but there may be one person that you just connect with immediately, and then all of a sudden everything changes. You're like, you could turn a corner with someone pretty quickly. Could be a soulmate connection that comes in, brings the world to your feet, and I think it's with an air sign. Could be with an Aquarius. You have the love, cause for celebration around a committed relationship with an Aquarius, possibly. If not an Aquarius, I would say Virgo, and in that case, I would say you have a wish around love. Either way, put it out into the universe. Your love life is changing for the better, for sure. Soleil, what will the nurse practitioner impression of me be when I do my video interview with her father later? Oh, Ronnie, you failed 3 times too? I thought I was the only person. Once, I think I was going too fast. I was in a school zone. Once was parallel parking. I don't remember what happened the 3rd time. Maybe I blocked it out. Okay, so like, what will the nurse practitioner impression of me be when I do my video interview with her later? You make a good impression. She's going to think that you're ambitious, that you're adventurous. You've got the world at your feet. Could be starting a new journey. Thinks that you're grounded, stable, responsible, that you don't hold yourself back. And you would come up as a good choice. Emin, does R have a love affair? Is R having a love affair? I think R is having an affair, yes. Why R cut the phone call although we didn't argue? Can't tell if she's crying or she's just talking. This person just disconnected from you. I think that it was an accident. I don't think that they intentionally meant to. Why they didn't call back, I don't know. Either it was. I don't think it was an intent. I don't think it was intentional. Either the phone call just got dropped, like the connection was lost, or it was accidental. They didn't mean to purposely hang up on you. I don't think. Emma, does M have genuine feelings for me? I would say that he cares about you. Yeah, I would say that he cares about you. And shall I work with S or H? Okay, shall I work with S? Should I work with H? I would work with H. Emerald Empress. I like that name. Emerald's my favorite. Chris's feelings for me. Oh no, I passed the written part. It was the driving part that I failed 3 times. Chris's feelings for Emerald Empress. Has a lot of respect for you. Thinks that there's long-term possibility between you and him. Cares very much about you. Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, honest, attractive, hardworking. You have a lot of potential, unique, creative, and independent. Soleil, work at the Judson Center for the rest of February. There is room for growth and transformation around this place, but I don't think that you're going to stay there for all that much longer. It seems like not that they hold you back, but there may be limited room for growth. There may be some room, but not a whole lot. It looks okay. It looks like you got a lot of respect there, or people do respect you. You're well liked, but you may feel like you put in a whole lot of hard work and you don't get as much out that you could get maybe somewhere else. I think inevitably you're prepared to move on. I don't know that happens in February, but I think it's happening soon. I would say sometime this year. I don't think you're going to be there forever. I mean, I don't think that you're going to be there for the rest of this year. I think you've kind of outgrown the place. Let's put it that way. But it's not a bad place. It's not a bad place, but I think you're going to be moving on to bigger and better things. Soleil weekend. May have some choices this weekend. You could be starting a new journey or doing something spontaneous or out of the blue last minute this weekend. You've got an air sign around you, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Growth and transformation comes to you as a person and feeling prepared or ready for almost anything this weekend. Got a Cancer coming in. Or it also could be that life moves forward this weekend. It's an okay weekend. It looks like expect the unexpected this weekend. Or be ready for just about anything, because it It looks like spontaneous things come up. Adriana, what's coming? Cause for celebration comes in around the ability to manifest new opportunities. You got success coming in and moving forward to greener pastures. That could be in your personal life. There may be an offer around you that you haven't seen yet. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility, and possibly a new business opportunity on the horizon. You got good stuff coming in. I think as we move into the spring, your life starts to pick up the pace. Lara, Keenan's reactions to me telling him I'm sorry. He was happy that you apologized. He may feel like you guys have a long road ahead of you to get back to where you were, but he feels like the beginning has started. He feels much more balanced and he feels confident. Or he will be if he's not feeling that yet. Emerald Empress, what will happen between me and Chris this month? What will happen between me and Chris this month? Things could move forward. Things could move forward towards happiness. You have a wish and you have choices that come in around this situation. Things move forward. You got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities moving forward. Should be a good month. Linda, should I move my son and his pregnant girlfriend home? Should I move my son and his pregnant girlfriend home? Yes. Yep. I know that's a tough thing, right? Because if they move in, they may never move out. But I think that right now it would be the best thing to do. Soleil, how will my meeting with Melissa and Shonda go this morning? Tomorrow morning. I hate meetings. God, do I hate meetings. Okay, not bad. Things move forward. You may be treated fairly. You may feel like you're stepping into your own strength. Your perseverance pays off. I think it goes okay. Yeah. It seems like it's in your favor. Empress, will Melina leave Wasm in the next few months to move to Dallas? Okay. I'm not convinced. No, I'm not convinced. Not in the next couple of months. Alina, love. Got a wish around love. You got a committed relationship coming in if you're not in one. If you are your current relationship, you have a wish around. If there's no one around, you have an Aquarius. You also have an Aries coming in. Balance comes back to your life and happiness comes out over your love life. Regardless of where you are, things should be moving forward. Taking time for rest and relaxation will recharge your batteries and starting a new journey. If you're not with anyone, you have several options. Capricorn too. If you are with someone right now, things should be good. Ronnie, is the Libra getting me something for Valentine's Day even though I told him not to? That is such a double-edged sword. I had another friend that just texted me yesterday that somebody sent her flowers, and it's like for the 5 seconds, and this happened to me once. Well, no, they weren't for me at all, but for the 5 seconds that you actually think it could be from the person that you want them to be from, you're like so fucking happy, and then when you see who they're from, It's almost like a kick in the gut, and that's terrible. It's terrible, but all right, is the Libra for me? When I answered like I saw the guy pull up, and I was like, "Oh, look, someone's getting flowers," and my doorbell rang, and I'm like, "It cannot be for me." But for like from the time I went down the stairs, I actually thought they were for me. How sad. Wait, is the Libra going to get me something for Valentine's Day? Yes, I think he's going to get you something. It may not be a big thing. It just may be like a stupid little thing. I know I felt bad for my friend when she texted me, only because, like she was like, do you think so and so will send me flowers? And there's a chance. I don't think that the chance is very high that she's going to get anything from the other guy, but this guy sent something. And she's like, it's very sweet, but I'm like, you don't have to explain to me. I totally get it. Yeah, I do think he may get you something. A little something. Soleil did one for Zara. Red Nappy. How's the energy for Valentine's Day? Double-edged sword. So it's like abundant and prosperous, but it's also argumentative and indecisive. I wish that people would forget about Valentine's Day, because I feel like it leads to more disappointment than it does happiness. It's dual-sided this year. It's abundant, but it's also undecided. So it could go either way. I hate Valentine's Day for that reason. I hate all holidays for that reason, but Valentine's Day is a real kicker. Soleil General for the next 2 weeks. You may hear from somebody out of the blue that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. They could be a Virgo. If not, a Virgo comes in. It also looks like you got some good karma coming back to you. You may have money coming in through a side business endeavor that could be slow and steady wins the race, but it may be slow and steady but moving forward, like on a stable ground. Got a lot of new opportunity around business. Side business, but also could be career too. Moving on to greener pastures for sure. There could be an offer presented to you that would be hard to turn down. You're no longer feeling stuck, feeling like things are moving forward and life changes for the better quickly in the next 2 months. Zara, love reading for Valentine's Day. Slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't, like I keep telling everyone, I wouldn't expect too much on Valentine's Day. First of all, if you're on lockdown, you can't really do anything anyway. So the best case scenario is that you get a couple of messages, which you may from an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may also hear from a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But it doesn't look like all that much is happening. You may feel like things are stuck because you can't go anywhere. And things they don't change that much for Valentine's Day. I hate Valentine's Day, I gotta tell you that. Because I don't understand why everybody cares so much about Valentine's Day. It's like picking one random day out of the year, and it's like, I gotta get flowers on this day. But meanwhile, somebody's a dick to you for 364 days. But if he shows up with chocolate, then things are okay. Like, I just don't understand what the thing is with Valentine's Day. What I think it does is I think it makes people really disappointed, because the idea that we have in our head of what we want is not usually what we get. And yeah, I would let go of Valentine's Day. And I would let go of Valentine's Day not just because of lockdown, but just in general. It's like, it's a big disappointment. Anyway. Loso, should I roommate with Key, Houston, or staying DFW? Okay. Should I roommate with Key? The cards don't really suggest that you should roommate with that person. Let's see. Should I move to Houston? Yeah, Houston's a good choice. Should I stay in DFW? Okay, DFW comes up high, Houston comes up a little bit higher, but roommating with that person doesn't come up high at all. So that would be my decision. The place or the location isn't that big of a difference, but I wouldn't take that person on as a roommate. Soleil, what would it be like working at Dr. Sterman's clinic? It would be all right. At first, you may find it to be a little bit hectic or a little bit overwhelming, but you would get into the routine and you would feel like things change for the better quickly, and there would be long-term potential around the situation. You may have to have patience, like in the beginning of the job, it may be a little bit flustering, but you kind of get through it, and then there may be choices. You could go back to school and you could continue with that place. I think there's opportunity there. I don't think it would be a bad choice. You've outgrown that place, yeah. Allison, when will the Gemini communicate next? When will... Oh, here. Could be in 9 days, 9 weeks, definitely before the end of the winter. And how does Frank feel about me? Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. But they are a little bit undecided. I don't know what that's about. They think that you're stable, sincere, perseverant, focused, compassionate, patient, kind, caring, grounded, stable, and intelligent. How does S feel about me? How does S feel about me? How does S feel about me? S has a lot of respect for you. They may think that you're ambitious, grounded, stable. Another one that thinks that you're hardworking or that you're grounded, you have a lot of potential. Thinks that you're intelligent, happy, kind, caring, unique, creative, and independent. Both of those people have a lot of respect for you too, which is good. Well, that's the thing. It's like if you first start a relationship, it's awkward, and or if you're in a situation where you're not really in a relationship yet, but you just started talking. Well, do I acknowledge Valentine's Day? Do I not acknowledge Valentine's Day? Do I buy something? Do I not buy something? If I buy something, is it too much? If I don't buy anything, are they going to think I'm cheap? I mean, or they're going to think I don't care? Like, there's so much fucking pressure over one stupid ass day that's not even a real fucking holiday. Like, we should just do away with it. Like, how about appreciate people that are in your lives on random days like Wednesday? Like, you know what I mean? Like, instead of having to run out and buy candy on February 14th. Like, that's the thing. And then it also fucks people up because, like, people that have been pulling their energy back right now are pulling their energy back because they don't know what to do about Valentine's Day. So they're being a little bit aloof. This way they figure that they can get away with not doing anything. Because remember, fear is very powerful. So people are afraid of doing the wrong thing, so they don't do anything. And then the other person feels like, well, why are they ignoring me? Or how come they're not calling? Why aren't they reaching out? Well, they're not reaching out because if they talk to you between now and every day before Valentine's Day, you may expect them to do something on Valentine's Day, and they don't know if they should. So they're pulling their energy back. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't need this extra pressure. Life is fucked up enough. Over a box of candy. I mean, really, buy me candy on May 1st. I'll be just as happy. Actually, I won't, because I'm on a diet and I'm trying to lose weight, and I would eat it. I would eat it because I wouldn't want you to feel bad that you bought it and I didn't eat it. So don't buy me candy. There could be communication. I don't want to put too much bullshit into Valentine's Day. I just don't, because it leads to a lot of disappointment. It leads to a lot of disappointment. Like, if somebody doesn't call me every day for a week, but then they call on Valentine's Day, they can go fuck themselves. Okay? Like, I don't need you to call me just because it's Valentine's Day, because that's superficial. Like, I need someone that calls me at 6 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday morning because they were thinking of me or they were concerned about me. You know what I mean? So I don't put too much stock in Valentine's Day, because on the flip side of it, really good players know how to show up for Valentine's Day, but they're not that great for the rest of the year. So please, let go of the Valentine's Day thing. I almost appreciate people that get twisted up over Valentine's Day more, because that's honest. Maria, I don't see the question yet, so let me do Asia. Is Brandon upset with me because of my Twitter? Okay, let's see. No, I don't think he's upset with you at all. Asia, will I hear from him? You'll hear from him, but the timing right now isn't right. It's going to take a little time before you hear from him. The relationship has either weakened or he's feeling weak. But you'll hear from him. It just might take time. Maria, was I supposed to get a referral bonus for my job, but did? wait a second. I was supposed to get a job referral for my bonus. For my bonus. Wait a minute. I was supposed to get a job referral bonus from my job. Why can't I read? But you didn't, or you did, and it was the wrong way. If I speak to the manager, can he change and get me the bonus? All right, all right, you need something rectified around the job bonus. Okay, let's see. Why can't I read? Yes, I would talk to your boss about it. Yes. I would definitely bring it up. I think they could have it fixed. Asia, Brandon's intentions with me. He feels a little bit burdened right now around this situation. I would give it some time. Communication will come in out of the blue, but this person needs a minute. He's not ready for things to move forward just yet, or he's pulled his energy back. There's kind of a road ahead of you guys before you guys can connect or reconnect. His intentions right now, he has a lot of respect for you, but he needs some space or he needs some time. So I would just kind of give him a little bit of space. Emerald, if Chris still has feelings for me, why hasn't he reached out to talk to me like he said he would? Will he reach out soon? I wouldn't be surprised if it has something to do with Valentine's Day. I really wouldn't. Because if you start discussing feelings today, are you going to expect something for Valentine's Day? And he doesn't know what to do. I'm telling you, Valentine's Day should be taken off the calendar. It would really cause so much less heartache. He's going to reach out to you, but it may take some time. And I think the two of you are going to reconnect. I wouldn't be shocked if it happens after Valentine's Day. Get through the weekend. Maybe you'll hear from him sometime next week. Could be within the next 2 weeks that you guys have a positive conversation about where things are headed, or you see a change. Things change for the better quickly. I'm telling you, Valentine's Day it's the devil. It's like the Facebook of holidays. Because people don't know what to do. Guy doesn't know what to do, so he pulls his energy back. He doesn't know what is she expecting, what does she want, and it's ridiculous. It really is. I think that you'll hear from him sometime next week. John, question on the email. Oh, okay, sure. Let me just check it. Email thing. That's ridiculous. I'm not shocked though. This is not somebody that's got great skills. You should get what you want. This person may be prepared to give you the respect that you deserve just to end it and make it all go away. I think it's going to work in your favor. Red, love for February, March. Is it going to improve or someone new? Okay, let's see. Is there an improvement in February and March? Well, you have other opportunities that come in around you. There is happiness around you with someone new, but you may even have choices there. You've got a Leo, you have a Cancer, you have an Aries. If you want to stick around and see if things improve in March, from February to March, you've got a 33% chance that things improve. So I would keep your options open and see how you feel. You don't have to make any definite decisions. You may want to entertain these new opportunities that come in. Gia, what will happen in my love life? What will happen in my love life? Okay, you got the world at your feet and things changing for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. If you're not with anyone right now, you have an Aries that shows up. If you are with someone right now, happiness comes out over your love life. Good karma comes in, a little bit of adventure and spontaneity, and things move forward. Slow and steady wins the race with your current relationship. If you're not with anyone at all, same thing. Adventure comes in, happiness, things move forward, slow and steady. But there's a Sagittarius here. There is a Libra, and there's also an Aries that are all prospects. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can finally breathe a sigh of relief. Life starts to move forward. Oh, that was not for you. That was for S Hot. Sorry. Apparently I can't read today. G Harper, how will me and AS first meeting up go? How will the first meetup go between me and AS? The meeting goes well. Love cup is full. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want kids. It's a strong connection with a lot of passion. I don't know what the relationship is with this person, but it doesn't matter. It applies even if this is just a friend. It also applies if it's like a business associate. It would be a strong relationship where the two of you get along really well. The relationship strengthens, the perseverance pays off, and the relationship moves forward. Oh, February 15th is the side chick day? I didn't know that. I didn't know it. S Hot, will he return? You got a 33% chance that he returns. If he's a Capricorn, I would say that that goes up much higher and that he will return. If he isn't a Capricorn, I don't have high hopes that he's going to be returning anytime soon. So I would keep your options open because it does look like you have new options coming in. You have plenty of new options coming in. Soleil, when will they offer me the job at Dr. Spearman's office? Should I take it? Should I take the job at Dr. Spearman's office? I think so. If they offered to you, I would take it. Yeah, let's see. They could offer it to you sometime in the beginning of March. maybe late February, or maybe that's when you start. I don't know, something happens around the beginning of March. I would take it. Why not? I think you've kind of outgrown the place that you're in. And if you leave on good terms, there's always opportunity that you can go back there at some point should you need to. And I think that, you know, building different experience along the way is going to be beneficial. Allison. My platonic guy friend, Roland, told me that he was taking a paternity test for his son. It's been a few days and he hasn't said anything. How is he feeling? We keep telling him it's his child. Well, I think it takes time to get those tests back, right? Like, it takes more than just a few days, I think. Well, maybe it depends. I don't know. Let's see. How's he feeling? He may be quiet because he's just, you know, like processing everything. At the end of the day, biologically, whether it's his or it's not his, if he's raised the child, then that's his kid. It doesn't make a difference. Biology only goes so far. I think that he may be concerned and he may be a little bit worried. Did you say that? He may be worried that it isn't his and that he could maybe lose rights or something, but I don't think he will. It looks like there's a lot of love here. They're starting a new journey together, and he's happy at the end of the day. He just may be kind of digesting everything. I mean, to be fair to the child, this is only my opinion, I think that the kid should know who their real father is, biologically. But as far as, like I always bring up, I don't know why, but I just think that it's such a nice thing. Todd Rundgren, who was a rock star in the 70s, I guess, he married Liv Tyler's mother. I don't know if she was pregnant at the time or if they weren't married when Liv was born. I don't know the whole story, but I know that he signed the birth certificate knowing that she was Steven Tyler's daughter because Steven was not ready, willing, and able to be a father, and he felt like that kid just needed a father. He raised her until she was like 12 or 13 before she found out the truth. When it's like, spoiler alert, you look just like Steven Tyler. But until this day, she recognizes both those men as being her fathers. So, like, to me, it's like somebody stepped in where a child needed it. So now the kid's got two fathers that love her. You can't beat that. So I think that he did the right thing for himself and for the kid, just to know for sure. I do think that it's his child, regardless of whether or not the biology comes back. But I do think it is his biologically. But say it's not for whatever reason, I don't think it changes anything. I don't think it changes the bond. I don't think any of that matters. I think it's what's in your heart, you know? But I think that it's the right thing to do for everyone to know the truth. That's only my opinion, though. I think he did the right thing. He may be digesting everything, but I think he's okay. And I do think it is his kid biologically, so there'll be a big sigh of relief once everything comes back. Jay, what can I expect in my life coming up? You may be making a decision to back away from things that no longer serve you. You also may be moving on to greener pastures, and your persistence around job opportunities will pay off. I think you're going to start a new job opportunity relatively soon. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. A Virgo comes in that may be of significance. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, disappointments move into the past, and you could be spending time with the Capricorn. And that could happen out of the blue, like unexpected. Like you guys could be, I don't know, talking at the bus stop and then end up going for coffee or something like that. It's like out of the blue kind of thing with that Capricorn. Soleil, what's coming in love for the next 2 weeks? Got the Magician. You have the ability to manifest a new opportunity around love. New romance should come in, possibly with someone who's around the vicinity who you haven't taken notice in. Looks like a fire sign is coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be a Sagittarius. You also have a Virgo coming in, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You may have a couple of new options in the next couple of weeks. Life could be moving forward for you in the next 2 weeks. True. What are Lance's intentions with me? Okay, well, communication picks up out of the blue if you haven't spoken to him. If you do speak to him, communication picks up. You have a new opportunity with him, and his plans are to move things forward. It looks like balance comes back to the situation. I'm not seeing a ton of love here right now, but you might not be there yet. It may be coming down the pike. It does look like his intentions are for this relationship to move forward, and things should be moving forward pretty quickly. Listen to your intuition. The world is at your feet. I would say things move forward nicely between now and early spring. Red, why is he so controlling? He's insecure. Controlling people are usually very high on the narcissistic end. It's narcissism. Well, it is insecurity. Narcissists are insecure. They just don't want you to know that. So they want to tell you how wonderful they are because they want you to believe that they're wonderful, but they don't think that they're wonderful. I mean, think about it. You don't have to control somebody else's life if you're in control of your own. And you don't have to control somebody else's life if you trust them, right? Like I mean, I don't control people in my life that I trust. I don't check up on people. Like if my friend said to me, oh, I can't go out tonight because I'm sick, I wouldn't go knock on her door and see if she was home in bed. I would trust that she wasn't telling me a lie. So it speaks more of the controlling person. But that being said, it also, people tend to accuse other people of what they're doing. So think about that. If somebody is accusing you of being a cheater, they're probably the cheater. If somebody's accusing you of stealing, they probably steal. That says a lot about them. I don't like controlling people. I keep saying that over and over again because narcissism, and there's a scale. Like everybody's got a little bit of selfishness in them, and that's fine. But the closer we get to needing to control everybody's life or somebody's life, the more narcissistic the person is, the greater danger the other person is in. Because the more control, the less empathy. So they don't feel other people's pain. If you can't feel somebody else's pain, then there's no, like nothing is off limits. Like you go to the nth degree because you can't, like you can't feel what they're going through. You don't care. You only care about yourself. I would be careful with somebody that's controlling. I mean, I have to be honest. I don't like it. Sometimes people, especially women, feel that the more that they're being controlled, the more that they're loved. Control and love to me are two completely different things. To me, love is freedom. Do you trust me that I can go out with my friends and that I'm not doing anything wrong? That's trust. If you're going to tell me I can't go out with my friends and I have to be with you, that doesn't fly with me. I won't stand for that. Fuck you. I can't. What I can tell you is to be careful with controlling people. That's like if somebody tells you that you can't do something and you're an adult and you're over 21, I don't like that. I don't feel that that's fair. And I would be careful with these types of people because controlling people know how to manipulate situations so that they get what they want. It has nothing at all to do with love. It's you're going to do what I want because I am the boss and this is how I say it is. And if you don't listen to me, I'm going to fuck the situation up so badly that you have no choice but to listen to me. And the higher on the narcissism scale the person is, the worse it's going to be. From what I've seen, I haven't, which is funny because I haven't really read for all that many people dealing with narcissistic men, which I think are probably more common than narcissistic women, but maybe I'm wrong because I've been reading lately a lot from men who are involved with narcissistic women, and those women go nuts. They go nuts. They'll stop at nothing. So you can't, there's no way for you to make somebody else be less controlling. The only way you can have them not control you is to get out of their life. So you're the one that's got to make that decision. Yes, narcissistic people are insecure. And if you have to control everything, it is out of insecurity. It's because you feel like your life is not in control. And you can't change that. From what they say, and I've done a lot of research on it, just because I've been dealing with so many people like this, and I've even experienced it in my personal life, what they say, and not being an asshole, like this is what they say, that part of their brains do not develop correctly. So that's like a brain thing. I mean, but think about it. Like, I think I'm too far on the other end. Like, I have too much empathy, which it makes it very hard for me to deal with certain situations that have nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. and I'm hurt by it. And I think it's probably better for the individual to be a little bit more on the narcissistic side than the empathetic side. But as someone having to deal with that kind of person, there's nothing that you can do to make them less controlling. That's who they are. Soleil for tomorrow. Tomorrow it looks like things are moving forward for you pretty quickly, and you could be spending time with a Taurus. Doesn't look like a bad day. It looks like you're well prepared. It looks like if you're going to work, the work day, work, school, whatever it is that you're doing all day tomorrow goes by pretty fast, and your ambition pays off. So whatever you're putting in effort into tomorrow will pay off for you. Tomorrow's an okay day. Allison, I agree. But his new girlfriend is trying to discourage him from taking care of his child. All of our friends and his family say it's his, but he's doubting it now. I have little patience for anybody's girlfriend or boyfriend that wants to interfere with children. I just have no patience for that. And if he allows that, that's on him. And that speaks more of his character. I wouldn't stand for it. I wouldn't stand for it. I would, I mean, look, if you love somebody, you want them to take care of their children. And you want them, like, you don't want to come between, like, for example, Avery's father was married before, and he has 3 grown sons. Like, they're grown. They're old compared to Avery. Let's put it that way. When I first met him, his youngest son was like maybe 10. And when I used to spend time with him on Fridays, we had our days off, like in the summer, the kid wanted him to take him fishing. And he'd be like, oh, they want to go fishing. And I would be like, go fishing with, like, really? And then when he would go, I wouldn't really hear from him. And then, like, after they were done, he texted me and he's like, you know, he says, this is my time, Daddy. And now, like, that would break my heart, because imagine, what kind of a person would I be that would want to begrudge a child from being with their father? Especially a kid that had to live through a divorce that doesn't get to see him all the time. You got to be pretty fucking disgusting, you know? But it would have been on him if he would have allowed me to do that, you know? Because who am I? I'm no one. Thing is like, this is what gets me about boyfriends, girlfriends, or like boyfriends, girlfriends, wives, husbands. They could come and go, but your kid is always going to be your kid. So do the right thing by the kid. You know, if you owe anybody anything, it would be your child, not a random whoever. But once again, if she's trying to get in between him and his kids, she probably has a level of narcissism, because that's what they do. Like, you got to be, in order to be jealous of a relationship that a parent is having with their child, you've got to have a level of insecurity that is above and beyond average. Because who's jealous of a kid? Like, why would you be jealous of somebody's kid? Now, whether it's biological or not doesn't make a fuck of a difference. It's still his child. And as this person's partner, you should want them to have a relationship with their child, because what if one day you had a child with him? Would you want him to take care of his kid, or would you want him to be a dick? I mean, I just don't understand, like, the mentality of some people. Like, why would you want that? Why would you want that? Why would you want somebody to not do the right thing by a child who can't take care of themselves? A 10-year-old can't go fishing alone. Why would you want the kid to sit at home by himself? Like, for what? So that he can entertain me? I'm okay by myself. I'm not a child. I have no patience. He's going to have to man up to her, otherwise he's going to be sorry. And what's going to happen too, God forbid it isn't his kid biologically, then he may lose if he lets this bitch come in between the two of them. I got no patience. I'm sorry. I just have no patience. Lara, are Keenan and Leah dating? Are Keenan and Leah dating? Yes, I think they are. I agree. Stay, yeah. And who are you? If he dumps you tomorrow, you're no one. You're no one. If he really sees your true colors, you're nobody to him. I hate that. I hate it when it goes either way. You know, it doesn't. Sometimes it could be the man, although it usually seems to be more women are jealous. I don't know why, but. Jakaya, who is coming towards me in love? Disappointment moves into the past. You listen to your intuition. The love cup is full. Feeling really excited about a new relationship on the horizon with a Taurus that brings in happiness that you meet through divine guidance. If you're not crazy about that Taurus, you got a Capricorn, a Cancer coming in right behind them. You also have a Sagittarius on the horizon, and you're going to have choices. Love life is heating up. Soleil, Shonda's real feelings and intentions with me. Well, she thinks that you're very intelligent, that you have a lot of potential, and that there's room for growth, transformation, evolution around you and your career. She also thinks that the world is at your feet. She might feel like you've kind of outgrown the place and that there's greener pastures for you. She doesn't have bad intentions for you, but she may feel like there's only so far that you can go with this place. I mean, I think that that's true. You only may be able to go so far in that place, but I don't think her intentions are bad. Like, I don't think that she's looking to fire you or get rid of you or replace you or anything like that. I think that she just may feel like you can move on to bigger and better things. Jay, did the attorney's office get all the emails? What's next? Okay. I think that they did get all the emails, and it looks like you're going to hear from them. They may reach out to you, and there could be, like, things could come front and center now. So I don't know what the next step is as far as whether this is something that goes to trial. I don't think so. I think it's something that may be focused on, settled out of court, and there's cause for celebration that comes in. I think the next step is they got everything that they needed, and they're going to reach out to you and tell you that they either have an offer or that you have to discuss the next step. I don't think this is something that goes to trial. I think it's something that's going to get settled before that. S. Hot. What will happen in my love life? Well, you have the opportunity right now to manifest new love cups being full. So put out into the universe exactly what you expect in your love life. Your perseverance will pay off. Be very decisive about the kind of person you want to show up. You've got a fire sign coming in that may be an Aries. No longer feeling stuck. You got passion and love coming in and a wish. There's also an Aquarius and a Libra around. Looks like you may have some choices. But you definitely have the opportunity to manifest new things that make your life change for the better quickly, that may make you look back on the past and realize it wasn't as good as you had been remembering it. I think you're moving forward with your love life. I think that you're moving forward. Lara, reading on tomorrow. That's true, what Maya Angelou said. And the other one, when someone shows you their true colors, believe them. That's a really good one. Reading on tomorrow for Lara. Perseverance pays off. It may be slow and steady wins the race to the top of the mountain, but you're on your way there. Financial stability comes in, or feeling a sigh of relief around money issues. There may be an offer in front of you that you're just not seeing yet, and you have the magician, the opportunity or the ability to manifest new opportunities. Kiki, general. Happiness and strength are coming to you as a person, which are going to make you feel very prepared. Possibly paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief, or putting money aside for something that you need brings you to the top of the mountain. Earning respect and extra money brings balance to your life. Somebody from your past could be returning. Cinnamon, I think that's and I would also want to be part of that person's children's lives, because you want to know them, right? Because they're part of him. I just think that it's so much better to come from a place of loving and getting along with everyone than dissecting somebody else's life and just deciding who you think they should have in it. You know what I mean? Kiki, is there a chance that I'm not sexually aroused? No, I don't think that that's it. I just think that you're kind of going through something right now. And sometimes, well, there's a couple of things that could shut that down. First of all, if you're on some kind of medication, sometimes medications do that. Especially, I think it was antidepressants. One that was on antidepressants that complained about that. I don't think that that's the case for you, that you're not aroused, like in forever. No, I think that you're going through growth and transformation. I think this year and the past couple of years have been a little bit difficult. I think that you're going through a lot of change emotionally, mentally, spiritually as a person. And I think that sometimes sex takes a back seat, or love and emotional connection. Sometimes that gets shut down. I mean, you know what? I've been in that situation myself where I just feel like I remember like years ago, I can't remember how long it was. Maybe it was like, shit, I can't really remember. Maybe it was in between. I remember feeling like, well, maybe that's just not for me. Like, maybe I don't have a love life. Like, maybe I'm just supposed to be alone. Maybe I'm not supposed to ever be with anyone. And I felt that way for a long time. I can't remember if it was after the Aquarius or if it was after Matt. I don't know. I may have felt like it more than once in my life. But I felt like maybe that's just for other people and it's not for me. Like, I just wanted to shut down all emotions and all those feelings, because I didn't want to go through any of the pain that was associated with it at the time, or that I had just lived. But, you know, eventually life moves on and things change. But I know exactly how you feel. And that it happens to people. Like, that just, or like you just feel like done with it, or like, ugh, like it's exhausting almost. I mean, I've been there. I know how you feel. But no, I think it's something that you're going through right now. I don't think you're going to stay like this forever. Jay, How's the Egyptian girl feel about me today? I've been off work. Okay, let's see. She's actually been thinking about you a lot today. She may be wondering where you are, or I don't know, she may have taken notice. She definitely noticed that you weren't there today. She's wondering where you are. I think you're probably going to see her soon. She's taking notice that you're not there, and she's thinking about you. I think you're going to see her soon. I don't know if it's sometime over this weekend, but something nice may happen this weekend that you feel happy about around her. I don't know if you guys have a conversation or if you're working together or something. Back up to the top. Nav, Ammon's next actions towards me for the rest of February. Next actions for me for the rest of February. You may feel like he's a little bit disappointing. Knight of Cups is in reverse, and there's a little bit of disappointment. But then towards the end of February, you guys may have an argument, and you could feel a little bit anxious about it. But by the end of February, it looks like he comes back in, and you guys might be doing something a little bit more adventurous or a little bit out of the blue and spontaneous, starting a new journey that you're well prepared for. I don't know, you could be doing something a little bit unique or out of the ordinary. Maybe that's early March. And you create TH's current thoughts and feelings for me. He thinks that you're successful, passionate, lucky, kind, compassionate, sincere, hardworking, attractive, loyal, independent, and spontaneous. Cinnamon, how will I do in school this spring semester? I can't focus and I don't understand why. Maybe once we have the new moon, you may be able to focus better. How will I do in school spring semester? You should do well. You should do well. Once we get past this new moon, I bet you find focus. Sonia, I want to know if D is thinking of me right now in a good way. Since 3 or 4 days, I feel his energy in a weird and disgusting way. I don't know why, though. I feel this way, and it's submerging me. All right, let's see. Is D thinking of me right now in a good way? Yes, I think you're right. I think he is thinking about you. Our universe, KC and I this year. You may be a little bit undecided as to where things are going, but you have the ability to manifest new opportunities with this person, and there could be romance and respect along the way. The world is at your feet. The relationship can grow over the year and make you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. I'm not seeing a ton of love here right now, but that doesn't mean it's not coming. Kiki, I feel emotionally stuck. I just want to release. Well, you have a wish. You have a wish, and the weight of the world being on your shoulders, life is going to change for you for the better quickly. You're not going to be holding yourself back. I think it's going to move into the past relatively quickly. I know. I've been there. I kind of get it. I get it. But I think that you will release everything, and you're going to start kind of fresh moving forward. I know what that's like. And I almost felt like sometimes I was like on the outside of, like, imagine a snow globe. Like, you know how, like, you look in on a snow globe and you see everybody and you see all these things happening. And I always felt like I was on the outside looking in on that, but not really part of it. Adriana, how will it go with the next job position? Next job position, you're stepping into your own personal strength. You're starting a new journey, and you should really love it. Plus, you have the ability to manifest it. It should go well in your next job position. Adriana, am I going to go out with Brian or Byron? Am I going to go out with Byron? Yes, I think you will. Sonia, I want to get rid of his energy. Take a bath with salt. Salt. Put it all down the drain. Soleil, love this weekend. Got happiness coming out. You have a Sagittarius coming in, and you also have a Capricorn around. You may have to start a new beginning that leads to success, but the love cup being full. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. I don't know if you have anything planned yet, but something could pop up with a Sagittarius and a Capricorn, or either or. You got two coming in. MN, how does M feel about S? Thinks that S is unique, attractive, kind, caring, spontaneous, passionate, adventurous, unique, creative, independent, mysterious. Has a lot of respect for this person. Let me plug this phone in before it cracks out. Jay Allen says, all this talk about Valentine's Day and all I'm thinking about is the next meal I'm going to eat. Me, I started intermittent fasting again today. Last night I went into ketosis, right? It was like 0.5. Little thing turned slightly pink, but then this morning I've been bumped out. I don't understand. I didn't eat anything between last night and this morning. Anyway, we'll see what happens today. I really thought I was getting somewhere last night. MJ, love for the weekend. Love for the weekend. You may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and move on to greener pastures. Looks like life is changing for the better this weekend. The world is at your feet, and out of the clear blue sky, you might have a water sign show up. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could have long-term potential. Regardless of what goes on this weekend, you have the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Feeling prepared for your life to move forward, or it could be that a Cancer is entering. Stacy, general love for February 2021. You're another one that's got this. Walking away from things that no longer serve you bring you to the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility with long-term potential that comes in out of the blue. Makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain, possibly with Capricorn. Committed relationship on the horizon if you're not with anyone right now. There's also an Aquarius coming in. Plus you got ambition coming in around your love life. And a committed relationship moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, something's going to change. What the hell is going on out there? I don't know, Dylan. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Dylan, it's good. You're okay. You're all right. So will I hear from Daniel this weekend or on Valentine's Day? Well, I get a 33% chance that you could hear from him this weekend or on Valentine's Day. So there is a chance, but it's not real high. I wouldn't count on it. Hey, Dylan, relax. Lost Firefly this weekend. This weekend, it looks like life changes for the better for you quickly. A soulmate enters. If you're not with anyone right now, somebody from your past may return. That's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Capricorn here. It looks like life starts to move forward towards greener pastures. Happiness comes in and disappointment moves into the past. Ayana, general reading. General reading for Ayana. Balance comes back to your life. The hard work that you put into something, whatever it is that you've been putting a lot of effort into, it's going to come back to you. It may have something to do with money, career, business, whatever it is that you do all day. Taking a little adventure or stepping outside the box serves you well, brings you to success. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you actually bring in new opportunities. No longer holding yourself back. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You're no longer holding yourself back. That's perfect. Things are starting to move forward for you. Capricorn comes in, that could be of significance. So is a Libra. If you're not with anyone right now, you do have a commitment on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Next relationship you enter, or current relationship if you're in one, will be well balanced. Angel, how Elisa is feeling for me currently. What happens if I leave her a gift on her car on the 14th, consisting of something written by me and roses and chocolate, but keeping it kind of anonymous with light clues? I don't think that she's aware of your feelings for her. I think that she may see you as a friend or an acquaintance, but I don't think that she has any idea how you feel about her. So I don't think that she's going to realize that it was from you if you do something like that for her. It's a really nice thing to do for someone. I don't know if you're going to get the result that you're hoping for. That's the thing. If you put yourself out there like that, but you don't let her know who it is, she may never figure out that it's you. And then you may have to expose yourself. I don't know. I don't know if I would suggest doing that. I mean, if you're really hell-bent on doing that and you want to do something nice for her, go for it. But I kind of almost want you to leave your name so that she knows it's from you and she doesn't go around asking people. I don't think she would expect it from you. I don't think that she has any idea that you're interested in her. Like, if she got the gift, she wouldn't have any idea. I don't think she'd have any idea it was from you. Head in the clouds. Should I take the next course at another campus or take the next course at the same campus after I finish? Okay. Should I change campuses? Should I change campuses? I would stay where you are. Yeah, I would stay where you are. Cynthia, me and the Sagittarius. It's a lot of indecision, right? I don't know if this is somebody who's an ex. Lovers in reverse can indicate a breakup or that a breakup is coming, or you already maybe had the breakup. If you did, the sun is in reverse, which would indicate that there is happiness on the horizon. It's just down the road and it's not happening as fast as you want it to. It also looks like you have a wish around the situation, but you have a Leo coming in. I don't know, this Leo could come in, which could change the way that you feel about the Sagittarius, because then it looks like once you meet the Leo, you don't look back on the past with rose-colored glasses. You sort of see it for what it was. I don't know where you are with the Sagittarius, but I don't know that you guys are going to end up moving forward at this point. I would keep your options open because I think you have a Leo coming in that could kind of shake up the world. Spiritual, any actions of A towards me for the rest of February? Love cup is full and things are moving forward. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Yeah, there's a little bit of ambition and perseverance that's coming to this situation. A pure vibe. Do you see marriage for me and you? Yeah, I think so. Yep. I would say it's on the horizon. Let's put it that way. Might not be tomorrow, but it could be coming. Kiki, I know what you mean. When you feel like you can't feel anything, like you almost feel like hollow and like a dead tree inside. I've been there. Sometimes it's better though that you get a little break. Vicky, general for this weekend. Well, you got happiness coming in this weekend. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you're listening to your intuition, and you have a Virgo around too that you may be spending time with. Feeling prepared, and life is moving forward. Leaving regret and negativity in the past. Letting go of things that have not worked for you or that haven't served you well. Tower moments move into the past. It looks like you may be looking to for a new beginning. New energy comes in and a new beginning. Elsa, when will Wallace contact me? Could be sometime this spring. I don't really see communication coming in very soon. It doesn't look like all that much is changing right now. Maybe sometime this spring. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for? Did I get to everybody? All right, then I'll just do the moderators and I'll come back on tonight. Let me shut this off before I forget. See, I don't know what's happening here with these. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I don't understand that. I changed the batteries. I hope the lights aren't bumped. These, oh, you can't see them. These, I'm afraid to use them. One of them's got like a burnt spot on it. I'm afraid that they may start a fire. They get hot immediately. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do about them. I like them, but I'm afraid. Sarah, was the anonymous person who viewed my LinkedIn profile who I think it was? Okay, let's see. Oh, I missed 3 super chats. All right, I'll go back up. I don't think so. I don't think you know who this person is. I don't think so. Jay, how will the Capricorn act when she sees me again? How will the Capricorn act when she sees me again? Oh, she's going to be happy to see you. She shows up right here in the reading. She's not going to hold herself back. She's going to be very happy to see you. Things could change for the better, and she may be acting a little bit ambitious or a little bit out of character. Lara, what will I think of my new hair? What will I think of my new hairstyle? Okay. What will I think of my new hairstyle? think you're going to like it. You have a wish and celebration that comes in around the new look. You're no longer feeling burdened, and you may feel like you're more in control of your life. I don't know, that sounds crazy, but sometimes a haircut can do that for you. I think you're really going to like it. Good. One of my friends, her birthday was yesterday, and she invited me to do like a Facebook video birthday thing. And she said for her birthday, she did something life-changing. So she's like, you have to come to the virtual party if you want to see it. And she wound up cutting her hair off. Like, she shaved it, like the top is a little bit longer, but it's like buzzed. And she always, for as long as I've known her, has had long hair. And I'm like, do you like it? And she's like, yeah. She's like, I just feel like I'm like renewed, like you're a new person. And she's like, yeah, I love it. When my mom had cancer, it was very funny because at the time her hair was highlighted, and the highlighted bleached hair didn't fall out, but the other hair did. So she wound up cutting her hair really short. And at the time it was like a popular Sharon Stone. She kept saying, I feel like Sharon Stone. My mom never ever had short hair, but she loved it. So you may get a new haircut and feel like a totally new person. So good for you. Good for you. Anybody else here I haven't gotten to? Mel, for Zara, general for the end of the week. General until the end of the week. Cause for celebration comes in around a little bit of an adventurous something or other. I know with lockdown it's hard to be adventurous, but there's a Leo coming in, and there's like new opportunity around a Leo. It also looks like there may be spending time at home, obviously, if you're at lockdown. But you may be working on a creative project or something of that nature. Your intuition is heightened and you feel successful and like the world is at your feet. It's not a bad week or a bad weekend. Oh, bye, Ronnie. I'll see ya. Mel, Aquarius energy towards me today. He's away this weekend. He may be away, but he's definitely thinking a lot about you. The love cup is full. The magician is here. And so is the being guided by the divine card. Feeling like the world is at his feet. His energy towards you is pretty good. And he's away, but he's not really away. He's kind of there. Oh, you're welcome, guys. Thank you. Thank you all for tuning in. And I will see you guys tonight, probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. I will see you guys then. In the meanwhile, I'm going to try to clean up this room before the princess wakes up. This place, my dad goes, what, did that room explode? Yeah, it did. I'll see you guys later. Thank you all. Bye-bye.